Kanye West loses billionaire status after Adidas cuts ties. So Kanye West has lost his status as a billionaire after Adidas ended a lucrative Yeezy apparel deal in response to a series of bizarre anti-Semitic meltdowns, according to Forbes. Of West's estimated $2 billion fortune, a whopping $1.5 billion was attributable to his relationship with Adidas, Forbes said on Tuesday. The loss of the deal effectively erases that massive chunk of his net worth, which is now estimated to be comparatively paltry at $400 million. The estimated $1.5 billion value of West's Adidas deal is based on a multiple of the partnership's annual earnings, according to Forbes. The publication noted his remaining net worth is tied to his music catalog, real estate holdings, liquid cash, and his 5% stake in Skims, his ex-wife Kim Kardashian's burgeoning shapewear brand. When you part ways with a massive company that is your distribution partner, it has to have an impact on your bottom line, Columbia University sports management professor Joe Favorito told the Post. West, who's changed his name to Ye last year, has publicly accused the media for years of underestimating the size of his business empire. During a controversial interview with News Nation's Chris Como earlier this month, an erratic West said the Jewish underground media mafia was attacking him in part by misrepresenting his wealth. They never called me a billionaire, West grumbled. Hey, tycoon, billionaire, visionary, inventor. These are never used. In his report, Forbes said that West would contact the publication every year to complain about his valuations. Estimates about West's wealth varied widely in recent years, while Forbes placed the number at $2 billion, and Bloomberg asserted in 2021 that he was worth as much as $6.6 billion. Last year, the Post obtained financial documents suggesting the overall value of West's Adidas segment alone could be as high as $3.7 billion. And Adidas acknowledged that its decision to sever ties with West would have a short-term negative impact of approximately $250 million to its net income in 2022 due to its proximity to the critical holiday quarter. In a note to clients, Baird analyst Jonathan Comp estimated the Yeezy partnership generated about $1.8 billion in annual revenue and high 30% operating margin for the company, which is crazy when you think about it. Like nearly, like almost 40% profit margin on $1.8 billion. That's that is crazy. Adidas faced immense pressure to nix its deal with West in recent days, with the Anti-Defamation League and several prominent individuals calling for the company to take a stand. After a thorough review, the company has taken the decision to terminate the partnership with Ye immediately, end production of Yeezy branded products, and stop all payments to Ye and its companies, Adidas said in a statement on its decision. Adidas will stop the Adidas Yeezy business with immediate effect. The irony of his comments about Jewish people is that his partner developing the Yeezy brand and the former chief operating officer of Yeezy is an Israeli sneakerhead, Udi Aveshalom. In an August interview with Israel 21C, Aveshalom said he wanted to bring Ye to Israel to help Aveshalom introduce a sneaker culture to the country. Eventually, Kanye is going to make world peace through sneakers. It's not clear how Aveshalom feels about West's recent comments, but industry watchers say if Udi bails on Kanye, then you know that Kanye really believes this stuff about Jewish people, Judah Engelmayer, a crisis public relations executive, told the Post. The company's announcement was the latest twist in the bizarre saga for West, who has espoused anti Semitic views on several occasions. The rapper had also insisted that Adidas couldn't end the deal. I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people, West wrote in an October 9th tweet. In September, West had publicly expressed dissatisfaction over his deals with Adidas and retailer Gap. They my new baby mamas, West told Bloomberg News. I guess we're just going to have to co-parent those 350s. And 350s is the reference to Adidas made Yeezy Boost 350 shoes. Talent agency CAA also cut ties with West, as did fashion brand Balenciaga. Endeavor CEO Ari Emanuel called for companies to boycott West in response to his remarks. So let's check out some of the comments. The contradiction is that it's been stated in the media that Yee suffers from some type of manic related illness. If in fact that is true, punishing him for what he says is truly violence against a person who may be ill. Good lord, that's about as big of a pay cut someone can possibly have, lol. But 400 million will still feed his kids. And technically speaking, he said it himself that he has over $100 million in cash. And just straight up cash. Let's see, he never was a billionaire. The thing is, no one really knows if he was a billionaire or not, other than him and basically the government. Everybody should be as unlucky as him. Down to only 400 million in a billionaire ex-wife. How will ye scrap by? How about doing his own clothing line? Wouldn't make a fortune. Yeah, good idea. Let's see. This is what Ye wanted. Adidas is nothing but thieves and modern slaveholders. Now Ye can truly make a made in America Yeezy brand like he's been talking about since 2018. West's wealth dropped from 2 billion to 500 million, with Adidas cutting him, his divorce lawyers quit, Balenciaga and Vogue have said no to working with him again, CAA, his talent agency, dropped him, and Netflix stopped and dropped his documentary. For Adidas to drop him is really weird, considering Adidas was founded by two hardcore Nazis. I wonder if that's true. It probably was, but who knows? Everyone who signed the Declaration of Independence got the same treatment and worse. Let's see. Before I got married, I was a billionaire. Now I'm a millionaire. Interesting. Feel free to give your thoughts on this. Here's the thing. In the United States, there's something basically called freedom of speech, First Amendment. And even if you do not like necessarily what Kanye says, he should still have the right to say it. That being said, was something that this is something that a lot of people don't really understand, right? Freedom of speech means that basically you can say whatever you want, which is true for everyone, right? But it does not necessarily mean that there will never be any consequences to what you say. And people need to keep that in mind, right? Whether you agree with them or not, understand that if you were to go and just say something on social media, there's probably going to be some punishments to that, right? You just got to be understanding that you have the right to say it, But that doesn't mean that there's not going to have any repercussions to that based off what you said. If you want to learn how to get a debt, go to 40inbox.com.